someone ever offers you easy money, no strings attached, ask what the strings are. I was a broke college student when I matched with a guy on a dating app. His profile said, weekly allowance, no hookup, just errands. Too good to be true, but $700 showed up in my account before I even met him. When I asked what he wanted back, he replied, small favors, simple rules. First favor, pick up a package from a guy across town and drop it at his house. He texted me one thing over and over. Lock the door when you go in. Lock it again when you leave. The pickup house looked wrong. Fence, half collapsed, windows dark. A giant dude handed me a damp, shoebox-sized package and said, without smiling, watch out. That was it. The rich guy's house was the opposite. Perfect lawn, stone pillars, too quiet. I found the spare key, went inside, and locked the door. The living room smelled like expensive wood polish, and something faint underneath it. Metal, like pennies. I set the box on the coffee table and headed out. That's when I heard a phone ringing somewhere in the house. Then my pocket buzzed. A message from him. Don't answer any calls unless it's Marvin. I left fast. After that, the favors got weirder. Switching cars in empty parking lots, delivering briefcases I wasn't allowed to open, sitting in a rundown house for exactly 30 minutes while someone watched me from a window. I told myself it was business. I told myself I didn't want to know. Then, he offered $1,000 for one more favor, spend the night in his house. There was a paper on the dining table. Rules. Some were normal, some weren't. Don't use the water between 9 and 11. Don't open the door after 10. If the hall closet is open, sleep in the library. And keep the TV on, playing static all night. I followed everything, except one thing. I forgot the static. At 10:16 p.m., the doorbell rang. A voice said, police, open up. Then, it's your neighbor. Then, it's me, let me in. Each voice sounded perfect, but I stayed quiet. Morning came. He was in the kitchen making eggs like nothing happened. Smiling. Friendly. Paid me. Walked me out. When I got home, I reread the rules and felt sick. The static line. Over and over. I checked my messages. Then I got a text. Glad you made it through. I'm out of town this week. Out of town. But he had been in the kitchen, and another message came. From a number I didn't recognize. Did you forget something? A photo loaded. His living room. The TV. Static. And in the reflection of the screen, someone standing behind the camera, wearing my hoodie. Then a second photo. The outside of my house. Taken from my driveway. And one last text. Watch out. So be honest. If someone could copy voices that perfectly, how would you know the person you're texting is real?